What's up, boys? Forty. I just did my daily outlook. How's everyone doing? Yeah. You look sad? No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I was just doing my daily outlook. Please appreciate you, WMC. Did you take a trade in the PM session yesterday? Yeah, I took one. Not on alpha though. Are you taking trades? My model forms, and I have a clear idea. Yeah, why not? What's your bias, man? How does this happen every time, guys? We cover bias at 9:25. What? Feeling a little pink? What does that mean? What does feeling pink mean? Appreciate you, Kevin. I was not live earlier today. No, I was sleeping earlier today. I was eating cereal. I could do it twice, but I kind of CBA doing it twice. People will keep joining in between as well. Or if I'm like in the middle of talking, they'll be like, "Oh, wait, what's the bias? Quick." I'm joking. Of course you are, bro. Of course you are. I should have known. I should have known. Should have known. What's good, Tommy? I'm good, bro. What's up, Googie? Got a fresh cut too, so we can't lose. Maybe that's why we're on a win streak. I mean, I only got the cut yesterday, so. Oh no, I got it Wednesday. Did we win yesterday? I don't remember. I think it was a no trade. What's your goal on day 100? By then, we're going to move on to Discord streams. That's the goal. Minimize the amount of people watching, maximize the quality of the viewers, quality of the stream itself. Is it cool if I can see it? Sure, bro. I have very unique settings because I just want Asian London, but you can look at we can look at mine. What if you write your bias on your head? Are we gonna have to pay for the Discord streams? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Jonas? What do you think, Gib? I don't have everything planned out, if I'm being honest. I definitely have to find a way to. What's it called? I definitely have to find a way to like divide the people. The whole point is to not let. Yeah, I have time to figure it out. That's another reason why I did. That's the reason why I made of it. Because I'm gonna be honest, like in my opinion, it should be free. The reason I can't do just free is because that would defeat the whole purpose. I might as well just stream for YouTube and TikTok then. Because all those people, the same people, are just gonna come into Discord now. At that point, I might as well just not stream if I'm gonna do it. So it's a tricky situation. Yep, that's true, Guap. That is true. When I place an order on TradingView, does it have a profit and stop any time of them orders? You can. It depends on the platform you're trading with. If you're using Tradeovate, then that won't work. Can't do that. Already day 13. I know, right? It's been a journey. Look, though, we have a long way before day 100. Good morning, CTB. Already day 13. Yeah, I mean the weekends. But there's also weekends you have to keep in mind. So it's not like we'll be on day 20 and then next week we'll be on day 18. So not even 1/5 of the way there. What's good, Manny? Day 12 feels like yesterday. I can remember day one like it was 12 days. Ah, that's funny, bro. You guys are funny, man. I have an instant order placement on how can I place a stop fast? The fastest way to put a stop loss, say you're in a long, look at my screen, look at my screen. Right click where you want to put your stop, sell stop. If you're in a short, if you're in a short, go to your stop loss, right click, buy stop. That's the quickest way. Good job, Manny. Copy. Yo, Gaddy, thanks for the trade. Was the final vote 50 days or 100 days? Um, yeah, 100 days absolutely dominated. So I guess we'll stick with the original 100 days. The reason I realized 100 days might have been too much is because, like, I feel like no one will even join the Discord at that point. Like, if 100 days, like, but I guess we'll get new people coming in the streams and stuff. And also, bro, like, even if like five people, and there's a whole other thing that we need to talk about here that I feel like people don't realize. I'm gonna trade better on Discord, you know? So I know, yeah, we get 100 streams, and everyone's like, yeah, 100 streams, yeah, like more time. But I'm gonna trade better in Discord. I'm gonna trade way better on Discord. Like if you guys watch me how I backtest when I'm not recording, when I'm not live, I trade very different than I do on live. If I'm being honest, obviously I'm taking the same kind of trades, like the same ones I would take on live, I take on backtest. But I also take a lot of trades. I also take a lot of trades that I don't take on live. And I realized you should have done 25 days or 1 month. Um yeah. 1 month is pretty small. I don't know. We'll see. Just because of my first payout. Nice, bro. It's good, Raj. For now, we'll keep it at 100. Um, but it might go to 50. And I know a lot of people won't come. But hey, maybe that's a better thing for me, actually, you know? The whole point, Guap, is I'm going to keep chat open, right? That's the whole point. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the people. when people from the YouTube streams themselves were messaging me, they were saying 50 is better. But in the vote in the Discord, I guess a lot of people wanted to do 100. But when I look at the people who said 50, it's kind of the people who I feel like are most active. And I feel like, no offense, but a lot of people that put 100 are just like maybe the copy traders. But I guess I wouldn't know. No, I guess there's a lot of people in here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's a lot of people here who don't copy. I don't think. Now everyone's telling me to 50. No, I know. There's a lot of people who don't copy me and voted. I just feel like the majority of the people who want 100 um are because they want to just copy for longer. I'm your top viewer. I really think you should do 50. What makes you think I should do 50, JD? The goal is for you to trade better, not to funnel more people into your Discord. More people joining is a plus. Listen, bias is bullish, guys. The only way I'm going to switch my bias today, I'm going to look for high probability longs. The only way I'm going to switch my bias is if we go into a premium. You think very few people copy. Oh, brother. You are very mistaken. Very mistaken. You should see the messages I get every day after stream. You'd be very, very surprised. Be paying people's bills, bro. Bills. People have sent me bills that are being paid. And they're like, please, can you do it again next month? Or can you do it again next week? My name's GatieTrades in Classic Lines. But yeah, I know there's a lot of people who do it for 100 days and then move to Discord publicly, then after go private. If I'm gonna do something like that, I think I would do 50 days, then maybe do like a little bit of time for Discord free, and then move to private. I wouldn't do 100 days and Discord public. That's too much. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I am so ready to just start trading without the insane audience. Like, I'm so ready, man. I'm so ready. The more and more I'm backtesting my live backtesting, um, the more and more I'm backtesting my like how I would trade my live. Like, it just I can start literally seeing the trades that I do not take on live stream, and I'll tell you why. Because they're the kind of trades that would lose so quickly. They're the kind of trades that if they are wrong, they'll lose so quickly, but they still have an edge. To be fair, I don't really mind if people copy trade. I just don't want to know. So if you want to copy trade, go ahead, man. Just don't let me. I know people are gonna copy no matter what I do, even in the private streams. How would the private streams work? I guess we can do 50 days and then free Discord streams for a while. Um, I did have a voice crack. I don't even remember. How would it work? What I'm thinking about doing, and you guys let me know if this is good. You guys let me know. What I'm thinking about doing is there's two parts of the Discord, and if someone wants to join, they get access to both. It's gonna be primarily to learn how I trade. That's the point of the Discord. If you're gonna be joining, you're either coming for accountability or you're coming to learn how I trade. If you don't care about how I trade or you don't want the accountability portion, and I know market's open here, but let me finish this thought. Then it's simply not for you. You don't have to join then, right? But the what I'm thinking about doing and what I'm kind of no, it's gonna be one Discord. What I'm thinking of doing is is making it so like half the Discord will be the learning portion, or I guess like there'll be a learn. It won't be half. There'll be a learning portion, and then the other portion will just be live streams. And obviously, anyone who joins will get both. Like it'll be learning plus live streams. Because the goal, realistically, the goal of someone who joins should be to leave. Like should be to leave the Discord. Like you shouldn't plan to stay in forever. I mean, I guess you can if you really like the community and stuff, but the goal should be that you don't even need to watch. That should be the goal down the line for you. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, I guess I'll always be here. So if you want to watch, right? But if if you guys like how I trade, or like how I view the market, or like how I manage my risk, you guys can learn all that stuff, right? Like it's not like you need to see me do it in front of you for the rest of your life. You guys can learn that stuff, right? I learned that stuff over the course of time, so I think that would be the plan. So I wouldn't just make it just live streams. If it's just live streams, but I might as well just tell everyone, I just come copy me, guys. Like, I think it should be live streams and some sort of learning where we can, I don't know, maybe back test together, or we can, I'll do the daily outlooks, weekly outlooks. We can journal together. Maybe some motivational stuff. I can post all my payouts in there and my live accounts, and I don't know if that's motivating to you guys or not, but the Discord doesn't exist yet. This is just like me planning. I don't know. I don't actually know. Watching someone with more experience gives me more confidence. That is true, and I understand that. I just want you to have that You're gonna build towards that confidence. OF content, group hug. But like, I'm also gonna be honest. A big point of it is to try to size down the amount of people watching me. Like, what I want, I'm gonna tell you what I want. The people who I want to join are people who are gonna be it's the same people who show up every time and like don't troll. They don't troll. Like they ask questions. How much is it? I don't know. This is just like I'm just planning. I'm just thinking about it with you guys. But that, I think, in my opinion, that would be like the best thing. Like if I can recognize every single name, that's what I want. I want to be able to know exactly who's coming. You know, that's what I want. If I know exactly who's gonna be there, it'll make me trade better. If I start seeing like random people, I know, like, I feel like I don't know what this guy's saying. Been trading 3 years on my own person. I just love being in the community. I do like the community too. I know you, Charcoal. Why don't you make a gems only stream? That is what I'm gonna. I'm just gonna open gems to the public. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I get. I'm not gonna charge 200 to 300, bro. That's too much, bro. I know you, Danny. Of course, I know you. I will lock it. I will lock it. As soon as price action gets a little better. 200 to 300 is a lot. That would definitely separate a lot of people, and only dedicated people would join, but I don't think we have to charge 200 to figure out who's dedicated or not. I'm also probably still gonna interview everyone that comes. Not interview, but at least get to know. Like, at least get to know. So we join your Clash of Clans, then you do this to us, bro. See, I'm gonna be honest, BR Trades. It sounds like you have your best interest in mind, but you don't realize that I have my best interest in mind, right? The best thing I could do for me is not even stream at all, if I'm being honest. If I really want to be, I would just ghost. You know, that would be like that would be the best thing. But I don't know, it just feels wrong to leave, and I guess I also like making content too. So anyway, I think 50 streams plus then the private streams is a good sorry, the Discord streams, then the public Discord streams for a bit. At least so people see how it is. You know, maybe I'll see how it is. I'll still make like a sign up link. I'll give everyone like 1 week or 2 weeks free or 1 month. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Then they can decide if they think it's beneficial or not. But then again, someone could just take all the learning content and leave, and then I get scammed. So maybe I'll just stream in the Discord. Why not do a public Discord and YouTube, and then the private stream? TD365, what's that? You can join it if you guys want to join the free Discord. It's in the links in the description or my bio on TikTok. Appreciate you, Peter. Pub Discord has your YouTube base, but no PDFs. The Gems Discord has a lot of stuff. The Gems Discord has way more stuff. It's just like a way more in-depth breakdown of everything, and then there's a bunch of PDFs to come with it. They say lock in just to copy your best trades. I know. I mean, some people here just want me to. They know that I want to be locked in, so they just remind me. Appreciate you. What happens with 100-day streams? What will happen? You don't seem locked in? No, I'm not. Can I unsubscribe if I'm not subscribed? I don't know what that means, bro. Is Trump talking today? No, we were trading. We were trading. All right, once we get first presentation, then I'll lock in, all right? We'll wait for first presentation. The Clash of Clans clan is Gems Clash. Once we get first presentation, then we'll lock in. No, I didn't see the clip yesterday. What will happen after 100 streams is we're gonna do 50 streams on YouTube and TikTok. Then I'm gonna move to Discord streams. No, there's just one Discord. There's just one Discord. Oh, hey, Mayor. And then we do the free Discord. I did get a PM trade yesterday, yeah. Only on Apex. And then what was I gonna say? This might be a first presentation here. Pretty clean one. And then after the 50 streams, we move on to some public, like some free Discord streams, and then we go private. And this is what we'll do though. I'm not just gonna not do anything free. What I'm gonna do, listen closely. What I'm gonna do is record every single private stream and post it for free. That way, if you don't want to join the private streams, or maybe you were just joining, I don't know, to see what I did, or I don't know, maybe you don't want to learn, I'll post them on YouTube for free. That way you can at least see. You can still see how I traded, what I was looking at real time, whether I lost, whether I won. It's still going to be like full transparency. So I'm going to record the whole stream and post it. So that way the people who, I'm going to be honest, if you can afford it, it probably means you're copy trading. I know that sounds kind of scammy. I mean, not scammy. Like, I know that sounds kind of like, what's it called? Like, what's the word? Like, I don't know. Maybe rude. But I'm going to be honest. Like, I think we're going to do like 40 or 50 a month. I think that's good. I did hoop 2 chains. Honestly, 2 chains, I'm really happy with how I played, bro. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. All right, let me lock in, guys. First presentation's up. Like, it's going to be cheaper than an eval. If you can't afford an eval, then you even shouldn't be trading at all. And if you're there just to learn, well, then I'll post the streams for you. You don't have to worry. I'm going to post the streams. You can see exactly in real time. Well, I guess not in live time, but in real time what I was looking for and why. And yeah, you know. Anyways, let's break it down. We want high probability longs. We're in a nice discount. If we inverse first presentation here, I wouldn't mind going long. Stop at the low of the fair value gap. And we could potentially target like full org. Maybe even all-time high. So we'll see. potentially an early classic model here, which we rarely get. We have the SMT. Maybe a 25-ish point stop, so around 50 points, so around 6 micro trade. Oh, it actually took I mean, yeah, it's gonna be around 6 micros. So if we get a nice inversion here, I'm in. And it might get choppy before. Is there news today? 8:30 stuff, yeah. So we'll see. If it gets sloppy in here, then we'll wait for a CISD. Previous day's low is possible, but I favor long. Since all-time highs, I favor long. We're still inside that 4-hour. We've taken out London low. We're deep discount. We're super extended lower from Asia. Negative 1.5 Asia. That's pretty deep. So we have good reason to go higher. All-time highs. We're a deep discount on the day. Opening range gap is higher. We have midnight higher. We have all-time highs, which I already said. We have session liquidity above. We've taken out all the intraday liquidity lower. It's been one-sided. So yeah, we're technically looking for a full flip on the day. The daily order flow does not align, but the power of 3 says potentially we could. We've souped out this low. And if we get a nice inversion here, I'm not going to hesitate on this classic model. So hopefully this next candle just goes. We'll take the market buy. And if it starts getting choppy in here, then we simply have to wait for a reversal model to form. And I think to make this simple, we'll just mark our opening range gap high right there. We'll figure it out, guys. Guys, I'm not going to leave anyone hanging. We'll make sure everyone is... Like I said, I've been streaming for almost a year and a half now. We're not going to leave anyone hanging. And we're going to figure out what's best for me and you guys. I'm still going to be fully transparent. I'm going to show you guys all my trades. Wins, losses. And it's going to be fun. It's already taken 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes to potentially inverse. It's quite a lot if you ask me. Especially when we have the previous stage low there. Kind of makes me skeptical. ES sideways. If we look at the YM, what's Chipotle stock at? Oh, fuck, it's pumping. So pretty choppy opening. I mean, we just might have to wait for the macro, and that's fine. The YM looks, I don't know, hard to say. We'll see if YM closes above here. I'll set an alert. The dollar is pumping, unfortunately, which I do not like to see. I was gonna buy Chipotle stock. I think Chipotle stock could be a good. I don't want to give advice here, but I think Chipotle stock is interesting. I was looking at this 12-year fair value gap, if I'm being honest. Nasdaq's gonna give us the inversion here. We'll probably market buy this. If it gives us that, that's in. Throw this up there. So we inverse first presentation, fair value gap. We have the SMT. This is a classic model long. Put the stop here. And basically just want to see some follow through from first presentation. I don't want to see first presentation re-inverse. We'll draw up the middle line. Immediate drawdown on the trade. But we'll see. Seems to be going up somewhat. It is a Friday. I'm looking at this high as a low-hanging fruit objective. I'm going to bump the stop here to the low of first presentation. Just trying to reduce my risk. Doesn't look like we're going to get a protraction model, so I want to reduce my risk wherever I can. We're probably going to have to partial at this high. I'm going to be on. I mean, that risk reward is really bad. I do have conviction for higher. We'll see. Maybe we just hold it. Yo, YM just took a dump, bro. Wow. Kind of a big concern. We may have to just break even at this high because let's just see. Let's see. We can always close manually. If I'm being honest, watching YM do that, ES is still sideways. I'm a little bit skeptical on this trade. I think I'm going to close this manually, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm ready to. I don't like that YM is trading lower. ES isn't in tangent. And it doesn't look like I'm going to get opportunity to reduce my risk. We did inverse the first presentation. And we have a long way before all-time high. Like, if that's really the draw, surely I get another opportunity to get in the trade before then. Right? Surely. Like if we close below 945, I'm gonna terminate, I think. But for now we're in. If we can see them take a turn for the good. See this high here. Maybe we just break even this trade. And then if it gives us a protraction model, like if it trades into here and gives us a protraction, we just take that. All right, we're going to go break even. It's an aggressive risk management. It is an aggressive risk management, that is for sure. But I still think it's the right thing to do. I don't like how choppy ES is, and I don't like how YM is literally dumping to I don't even know where. We do get the high there. They're just all out of sync. I don't like trading out of sync. Like I'm definitely losing conviction. Out of sync is no good. We have a bullish fair value gap in here. Maybe that gives us a protraction model. Opening range gap high is right there. 392. That can be our first partial to. I wish we don't really need to partial right now. We could just aim for like 2R. I mean, that's 1.5R. We have London highs right there. I'm glad I took that trade and didn't hesitate though. London highs right there, to be honest. So I like where my stop is now. We formed a fair value gap where I would like to see one. There's a breaker in here. There's the fair value gap tap. I'm gonna bring my stop a little higher. At least YM got an up close candle there. Look how sideways ES is. If you're trading the S&P 500, I genuinely am sorry. You're probably getting really chopped up. This is why I prefer not to trade the ES. I feel like this can happen to ES more often than it'll happen to Nasdaq. So this would be an order block. In fact, I'm gonna bump up the stop here now because I want to see my protraction model form right there. Right, very simple risk management. London highs at 412. Yeah, there it is. There's org high. That's 1.5 R. I feel like if I take off 2 here, I secure 1 R on the trade. So let's take off 2. Show the executions. We'll look for London highs. See if we get the order block here. Put my stop at 374. That's a bullish order block. Taking partial at org high. London high, all-time high is the final draw. There's also midnight open. So we'll just see if we get London highs here or not. We haven't gotten any significant retracement. What I'd be more comfortable taking, to be honest, is if we come down and get a protraction model at 10 a.m. or not, and right now in the macro, that would be a really nice trade, in my opinion, if we can get it before we take London highs. So hopefully we form a protraction model, because I'll re-enter. I would re-enter a protraction model, no doubt. Wow. Looks like the classic model might just play all the way. Because midnight's there. It's been a while since we got a double purge classic model, man. Buy side, sell side, inverse the first presentation. It's been a long time, man. I was starting to think it's gonna like never form, man. It's been a long time since we got a nice classic model double purge. This model's a very high win rate. Very nice model. Always, almost always a very fast, quick run. I like the 5 minute that's forming. If we get a protraction model, I like that. I like the 5 minute gap. 4 minutes quite clean. 10, 15 forming. Nice trade. Yes, I have Amir Hartley, of course. I did. This guy said, "Can I enter now?" Boy, it would be way too much risk. Yep, only one protraction model. And by the way, if you guys remember earlier in the stream, I said this is a protraction model that if you execute this, you lose so quick. It's one candle. But these are the ones I actually like to take sometimes, you know? These are the ones. And it's a risky trade. And I don't like taking them on live stream because I know I'll get stopped out in one potential go. If we get near all-time highs, we could potentially get a TGIF as possible. See if we get a protraction. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I guess only. TGIF, guys, is basically, think about it like this. Think about it like this. If you ran straight, listen, this is TGIF. If you ran straight and then you hit the finish line, which is the weekly objective, and you're still waiting at that finish line come end of day Thursday/Friday, you can expect a move 20 to 30% backwards. That's exactly what TGIF is. That's the criteria. You run straight the whole week, you make it to the finish line, and near the end of the week, come Thursday, usually Friday, you take 20 to 30% back. That's what TGIF is. I like to think of it as algorithmic profit taking once the weekly liquidity pool has been reached. Whether it is or not, that I don't know. But looks like we'll get a protraction model here. So I think we closed the rest of the trade here. We got a strong CISD. I'm going to look for a protraction model re-entry. Gonna look for a re-entry. The cleanest fair value gap, if I'm being honest, is probably the 5-minute. There isn't really a clean one. The 7-minute. It's the 7-minute. That's the cleanest one. That's the one we're going with. Yes. Like, I don't like the volume imbalance here. But technically, we did touch the 5-minute there. Look at ES. It's doing nothing. Look at Chipotle stock. It's rebalancing from yesterday. Yo, Apex 90% off, guys. Do you guys know what that means? Do you guys know what Apex 90% off means? It means you can get a 50K account for $15. $15. 50K account. Come on, man. $50? $15? $15? That's before yeah, they still have activation. That's it. But if they did not have activation fees, oh my god, imagine they didn't have activation fees. You think they could still be profitable? Because think about, bro, if they didn't have activation fees, every single human would get Apex accounts. Why'd you close the trade? I don't like that we got a CISD, and I think we get a protraction model here. People are saying the activation is 140. I don't know how much it is. Damn, is that all we're gonna get for protraction? It's not gonna take the low. That's okay. YM still lower. Dollar, at least dollar is going lower. We have some synergy. That's kind of my plan with the Discord, Hartley. That's kind of what I want, to be honest. Like I want to know everyone. Like I don't want random people. I want to know every single person who joins the private Discord. I'll remember your name, but I mean, like I said, when we do the private streams, I'm gonna message everyone. Like I'm gonna message everyone. Like appreciate Elliot. It wouldn't be a private mentorship. We're about to get London highs. I don't need to stop you guys. I just need to smooch you. This is a weird market, man. YM is dumping so aggressively. ES is so tight, and Nasdaq is just going up. That 957 inversion? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I know. Well, you're right, Jonas. It did. It did trade into the volume imbalance. I wish it offered more of a discount than that. I don't really. I mean, we technically never got the order block. I prefer it to come deeper. Let's get a nice move below 10 a.m. Trade into the fair value gap, and then maybe a nice retraction before London highs and midnight. That's what I want to see. Like, you know what I think can happen here? That would be very high probability. If ES now comes and takes out the 932 low, and then we get another reversal like this, then finally they all be in sync and we get the real move to all-time highs. That would be a high probability trade. The cleanest fair value gap that I see, 3 minutes not bad, 4 minutes not bad. What time frame is this? The 6 minute. Yeah, the 6 minutes clean. Even cleaner than the 6 minute is the 7 minute, the 8 minute, the 9 minute, and there's nothing on the 10. Yo, guys, just imagine we like someone took a short on ES and hit TP today. Like, what the hell? I hope we go lower. I'm looking for a re-entry, guys. I want to risk some of my profits here. um, bro, casually flashing trade premium view. Yeah, so we got the six. Yo, you have to use the 6 minute. Nah, I'm joking. I think this is the first time we've seen an up close candle on all three indices at the same time. Um, the Alpha Futures giveaway. I think we're gonna do it I'm thinking, should we do next Friday? Because then they get the account for the month, and then they have 20% off next week as well. Or should we do it Monday? Like, do you really want to get an account Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Is next week NFP week? Maybe if next week's NFP week. It is NFP week. But there's FOMC press conference on Wednesday, and Thursday is obviously a no trade day. So that means they get the account Monday. You're only gonna really have Tuesday and Friday to trade. Maybe we should wait. I think we should wait. It's a longer time than normal, but there's really only two good trading days next week, if I'm being honest. And it's gonna be Tuesday and Friday. And then you at least get it for one clean month. And then also the 20% off lasts until, like, imagine someone got a zero eval on like Monday or Tuesday and they just can't enter. Yeah, I think we'll wait. All right, we're gonna announce the giveaway winners. We'll do it Friday stream on NFP day. I guess we could do the Thursday because then they can trade Friday with NFP if they want. Possible. Like I said, holy stop hunt. Boy, this candle is 20 points, bro. Do a CFD giveaway? I don't trade CFDs. I think we'll do one more week. We'll announce the winners on Monday stream. What should I eat? You choose my meal for lunch? Buy some Chipotle, bro. Buy some Chipotle. Bowl, a burrito? Get a bowl. And send me a picture if you do, bro. Send me a picture. You know, I'm gonna get some food too today, actually. Actually, no, I'm not. Tripping. What's your favorite food? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My girl makes this really good chicken with mashed potatoes and salad. That shit is hella good. Yeah, you can pass Apex in one day. Feel I'm in the cut. McDonald's chicken burger is my favorite food. I think you gotta experience more foods, bro. You gotta experience more food. How much would you risk on your Apex eval? If I was trading Apex evals, I would try to pass in one trade. Wouldn't even give it. I wouldn't even give that live trailing drawdown I wouldn't even give that live trailing drawdown a chance. I would just go for it in one trade or two trades. Is the live trailing drawdown on Apex okay to trade with? If you're gonna trade Apex, listen. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you're gonna trade Apex, you're looking for 1-to-1s and 1-to-2s. Do not do more, if I'm being honest. Do not do more. Just take the 1-to-1, take the 1-to-2. It's a slow account. Everyone tries to get Apex accounts and rush. You cannot rush an Apex account. It needs to be slow, steady wins. 1R, 2R. On the eval, try to pass in one trade, especially if it's $15. You might as well. If you're going to get the funded stage, you have to take it slow. You have to. Like, until you get that buffer, then the live trailing drawdown stops. Then, okay, sure, do whatever you want. But until you get to that buffer, slow. You don't find the $15 evals, you have to use the discount code. Otherwise, it'll be full price, I think. We're going to do the alpha giveaway Monday. What's the code? I mean, you guys can use my code, which is just my name, or you can use whoever your favorite influencer's code is. Which one did the cheapest? I would do the 50K. The 50K is the best. Trailing stop at 51. It'll stop at, no, 52.5, I think, or 52.6 or something. On Apex or funded? What? That's for Apex. What would you recommend me as a first funded account? Probably the Alpha Zero account. There's London highs. Really? No protraction? Would it equal lows? How was your bias? Bullish? All-time highs. That's all. Deep discount, all-time highs. Simple. How much you risk for Alpha Zero? What I would risk is 150. I would risk 150 because I need those $200 winning days. I wouldn't do 125. Anywhere from 150 to 250 is good. Well, eval 750, bro. Where's the discount? Over here. I have no experience with Blue Knox, but I do know some people who've gotten paid with them. This trade was about not much, around 1.5 R. Maybe a little less, a little more. What buffer do you recommend? You got to get a 2K buffer. Anything else, anything less does not have buffer. Only looking for longs until we get all-time highs. Then I'm done trading. Good job, fun guy. What made you not hold the trade? I thought we were going to get a deep retracement because of what the other indices were doing and the fact that we got a strong candle here, getting a CISD from org high and the buy side. So we closed above the buy side, gave us a CISD bearish. I was expecting a I wasn't expecting a reversal, but I was expecting what's it called? A protraction model, if I'm being honest. And it didn't form. We just get a shallow retracement. And we never even took out this low on ES. I thought ES was going to come down all the way here. It didn't. Yeah, I wanted to re-enter the trade. I thought I was going to get a re-entry. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not mad. 1.5 R, 1.4, even 1.3, even if it was 1. And we still may still get a re-entry. That's the shift, right? We got the 15-minute CISD. It's bullish now. I think we got all-time highs today, if I'm being honest. Can you tell us about the new Alpha Futures 50K account? Yes. There is no activation fee. It's $70 if you use the code. So $70 with the 20% code. No activation fee. To get a payout, you need to make you have 5 winning days with 40% consistency. You can request up to half of the amount you make, and you do not need a buffer to request a payout. Don't ever tell me it's YM longs, bro. Don't ever. Don't ever tell me that this is the play, YM long. It's never the play. YM longs? What's the risk looking like on YM? Can't even check. Is it actually YM longs? It might actually be YM longs. I'll tape read this. I'm not about to execute a YM long on Friday on my funded account. I've actually never executed YM, if I'm being honest. I mean, if you're gonna take it on YM, you might as well just take it on NQ right here. Oh man, what is NQ doing? What is completely different? That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. It has to close above. You could tape read it, man. I don't think I'm gonna execute this, to be honest. But this is the YM chart. If you're feeding for an entry and absolutely losing it, that's not a good reason to trade. But towards 930 buy side, that's a really clean freaking entry. If I'm being honest, we get the CISD, retrace into the fair value gap. Why can't NASDAQ form this? I feel like NASDAQ hasn't formed this formation in so long. It's always like a one-sided move aggressively, and then the only protraction you get is like some deep premium protraction inside the buy-side liquidity pool. Like, where's the love? You know? Show some like, you know? Make it easy for us, bro. You could request after 1 week, yeah, but you need 5 winning days. It's playing, guys. I think the YM protraction is gonna play. Anyways, I'm not gonna take it. We'll just put an alert here and see. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. I would have taken it already, but if you took that, I don't know. Good luck. Hopefully, Nasdaq can give us something similar. I'm going back to that old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Oh, we have a 15-minute fair value gap now. Nice. Nice. So we'll see if we get that. That could be nice. It's those lows, man. We got to take out these equal lows. We don't have to, sorry, but I hope we do. Oh, I miss the days. I miss the days Nasdaq gave entries like this. It's been so long since I've seen a nice protraction model like this. We've executed. You know what? That's kind of a lie. We caught really two nice protractions early on in the week. But like, this is so clean. Like, just look how nice the candles are. We get the CISD protected low retracement. 2 candles, 3 candles order block. The 2 minutes clean. The 3 minutes clean. Just so clean. It's just so clean. Anyways, 10:30 is coming. We might be able to look for another entry long. ES is not even close to London highs. I expect that we get there though, eventually. All we got to do is see something like this. Ideally, that would be nice. It would be too easy. I'm gonna be honest. The market would be too easy if it really just did something like that. That would just be too easy. I feel like that's just not gonna happen. Stuff like that doesn't happen anymore. But we'll see. You have to wait. Nothing else we can do. Maserati's sports car. Retracement. If this closes above here, it'd be a second protraction model. It would look something like this. And now you trail your stop to this low. One retracement, NASDAQ. Just give me one. Oh. That's what an order block is. Well, I'm saying if we come up here, then it's an order block. If we don't come up here and close above, it's not an order block. Anyway, that trade would have stopped you right there. So whatever that is. Good formation though. Really good setup. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a nap today, if I'm being honest. I use ticks, Eugenio. I use ticks. Not on alpha ticks, but ticks. Wow. What other futures are there? Bitcoin futures. Or oh my neck. Russell. We're just waiting for Nasdaq. Maybe a 1030 power of three idea. Is Lori in here? Lori already knows, bro. CMD. Just waiting. Just waiting for something like this. The best thing that can form, 10:30 opens, and we get something like this. We leave equal highs here, like some sort of engineered liquidity pool, and we get a nice run to midnight, -1 of 9:30 manipulation leg, potentially all-time high, potentially Asia high, which is actually all-time high. That's what I'm looking for right now. I like the 15-minute gap that's open. I'm hoping we can retrace there. We might have a 30-minute. We're gonna have a 30-minute fair value gap as well, so we just kind of have to wait and see if it forms. If it forms, I will execute. Why am I looking for a reversal of London high? Because I'm bullish. Which needs 7 minimum trade days on Apex, so you can't pass in one trade. That's for the funded phase. Alright, guys. Gaddy. Why Gaddy's name, though? What? Holy chop? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind this chop if 10:30 can open and give me something like that. That's good, John Smith. Can you please show time frame on the chart? It says it right down here. If you look closely, it'll say that the time frame. Let's say I have 5,100 and want to take 1,500 payout. With what firm are you talking about? Most firms you can't do that with. So I'm assuming you're talking about Alpha. That would leave you with $500. Your name is Gaddy? Yeah. I use Wise, Philip. I use Wise. Honestly, a 50k live chain drawdown ain't so bad. On the Alpha 50k, it's not that bad compared to any of the other Alpha accounts. It's really bad in my opinion. I mean, Apex. How are Alpha payout rules so different? Simply do not need a buffer. Why bullish? All-time highs. What indicator to use for time markets? Time markers? ICT kill zones and pivots. Market moving like Huda. I don't know what that is, but Gaddy on Alpha takes if I set a person being lost of 90%. It's up to you, Eugenio. Do you want it so once you hit that number, it closes your account and you no longer can trade? If that's what you want, then put liquidate and block as the option. Why bullish? We're all-time high territory. We were in a deep discount to start the day. That's exactly what I want to see. All-time high is a strong draw. We're below midnight and 8:30. We're in deep discount, right? Longs are always going to be higher probability, especially with those two scenarios. Good trade today. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for a re-entry. We'll see. Get Tradeovate. Oh, get Tradeovate with Apex. Get Tradeovate and make sure you get the 90% off. Don't pay the. If you pay full amount for an Apex account, just quit. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Just quit. If I don't put anything, what happens? Like I just put the amount. Then it's just like a tracker for you. It's not gonna do anything if you hit it. It's just gonna say like, oh, you're down this much out of this much. Is there an activation fee with the dis? Yes, Apex has activation fees. About to sleep with this price action. It is what it is. Do you recommend My Fund of Futures? I think My Fund of Futures is a great firm. No, they're up. It's up 2.4%, John. But I didn't get a fill. I'm waiting for 44, and I'm gonna keep waiting for 44. Even if I would rather buy Chipotle in September or October than buy it now. So if it takes that long to get an entry, I will wait gladly. I will gladly wait. Tesla's already up. You need to pay to activate trading. You don't have to activate trading. My first trade was 1.4R. My Fund of Futures is great, but in my opinion, Alpha's better and Top Step's better. So to me, there's no point in My Fund of Futures because they don't offer really anything different. That's just my opinion. Chipotle is so good, bro. Yeah, they're not bad. Tanya is in shorts right now. That's cool. Are you doing stat predictions tonight again? The game was yesterday, bro. And no, I actually forgot. I should have done them. You're right. That would have been fun. I don't know how I did. Let me check. I scored my first shot of the game, Addy, and I didn't shoot a shot the rest of the game. Uh, they post the stats. I'm really happy with how I played, though. Like, I'm actually really happy. Cool. Very cool. Why do I keep looking for trades after I win? My idea is not finished. That's like to me, Roger. That's the same thing as saying like, why do you hold trades towards your objectives, even though you're up money? I don't really care about the money. Don't really care about the money. You know, I have a draw as long as I'm still convinced. I'll trade it. If we reach the objective, then yeah, I'm done trading. Right? I keep P&L on. It's account balance I keep off. That's the one that matters for me. It's looking like a 1050 macro. It's looking like a 1050 macro. I hope this means we come lower. Mother of all wicks just came on our chart. But I hope that allows us to come lower. There's just no way we're gonna leave all this engineered liquidity lower, man. Wow. I stand corrected. It looks like there's a wick, but it's only the 1 minute chart, man. Go to the 2 minute chart, there ain't no wick. Ain't no one gonna remember this wick. ES has almost had London highs. Man, is it really? Very surprised that we didn't get a retracement. We won the game, yeah. It was a close game. We clutched up. We clutched up. How'd you play well if you didn't even play? No, I did play. It's up to you, Philip. You leave as much as you want, bro. What's your elo and what? I checked the video. The video's not even out. I play like point guard, shooting guard. We took one trade so far. I'm looking for a re-entry. 6'7"? No, bro. I'm 5'11". 6'7" is crazy, bro. That Wick just got me my first payout. Nice, bro. I think PM will be the same. Depends where we go and what lunch it does. Man, this is lame price action if I'm being honest. Appreciate you, Brain Buzz. London high is at 6414. You're looking at the micro. Nope, we definitely did not take London highs yet. London highs 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. The high's high at 614.5. We start a raid. You can only do raids on weekends. First winning week of the month. That's okay, bro. We'll take it. Oh my god, is that a retracement? Potentially. What's next week outlook? Depends where we close today, bro. You gotta ask me. You gotta ask me after we get the new week opening gap and after I see today's closure. You're thinking about this breaker right here? Yeah, that'd be nice. I just want to see the 15. If I'm being honest, or the 30. What's bias for next week? Yeah. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Bottom take this move. 2-2-1 for the day. How's it going for you? We got one win so far. I'm looking for re-entry. I want to target midnight and all-time highs. Monday, no news, but on NFP week, I like trading the Monday. What's bias for August 4th, 2026? Yes, buddy. Same trade done for the day. Nice, bro. Yep, first presentation inversion. It's a classic model double purge. Look, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. Everyone look for 1 sec. Just look for 1 second. I didn't draw the double purge. Do I have a double purge PDF? I don't have a double purge. Never mind. This is the PDF. This is exactly what we traded. I usually draw these with the double purge annotations. If you go back to the gems book, then you'll see it. The way I draw it initially, because I prefer to see it this way, is like this. Like that. Need your bias for November? Probably bullish. 1050 macro in 7 minutes. Gems books in the ebook section in my Discord. Why were you bullish today? We were in deep discount and I'm looking for all-time highs, especially when we're in all-time high territory. You went long, got stopped out from the double purge. Oh, so you were the double purge. Yeah, that happens. That's why I usually just wait. Like it could just go here forever and ever. But like, what's the like? What you need an edge. You're like, what's the edge here for you? You know, I usually like to wait for a first presentation at least. If we haven't put in one fair value gap, that means we're probably sloppy. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, oh, there's YM. Look how beautiful. I don't think you guys realize how beautiful YM looks right now. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. What gorgeous price action is this? I feel like we haven't seen this one day of July. Wow. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just take a glance, guys, because this is great. What did YM do yesterday? Let's not get any bias. It was just one day. Let's not get any ideas. Look, this is YM yesterday. What the flip is this 9:30 8:30? I mean, there's a protraction in there. There's a couple protractions. What's 1050 macro doing? Yeah. I didn't take the YM trade. Oh. Which plan on Apex? Get the 50K trade of A, bro. We took this one trade. I was looking for a re-entry. I really didn't think we weren't gonna get any retracements, but it is what it is. 1050 macro. Yeah, might just wait for one. Look in the video. I don't want to look in the video, bro. Please don't remind me. Please don't remind me. 25K? Bro, I'm gonna be honest. It's 90% off the 50K, bro. Just get the 50K. It's not a bad like beginner option. It's not a bad beginner option, but you might as well just get the 50, bro. It's 17 bucks. It's 17 bucks. Obviously there's an activation fee, but if you don't believe you're gonna get a payout, why are you trading anyways? You know? I do have an Apex code. What do you think about my Fund of Future's new pro plan? I think it's a pretty good plan. I don't know, I haven't even seen that. You wanna tell me about it? There's London highs on ES. Apex does you can make the most money from Apex. That's undeniable. But it's also pretty hard. It's harder. If you think activation fee is a scam, it's probably because you don't think you can get a payout. It's not a scam at all. You're still gonna get like 10x return on your investment. $19 for a 50K evaluation with Apex. Yeah, $19 or $17 because they have 90% off right now. Yeah, it is harder, but yeah, you just have to learn. You just have to learn how to trade with Apex. That's all it is. You gotta go for lower risk to reward, and yeah. I'm $200 close to pass. I won the first long. I tried to do one more 100 risk, aim for 2 hours short, 50% wait. Should I stop and wait for money to trade? I would wait. I would wait, Nguyen. I think targeting previous day's low is not a bad idea, but where did you enter? Because in my opinion, like my model, I'm not saying my model's superior or anything, but my model I did not present shorts once, except right here. So did you short 957? Or like right here? Two-minute CSD 936. Yeah, that's it's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. We took out the pre-market highs. It's not a bad trade in my opinion, bro. You just had the wrong draw. Because this one is a bad trade, in my opinion. But I don't think this one is. You were bearish towards previous day's low. Obviously there was the SMT here. Makes it kind of a red flag. Oh no, sorry, there was no SMT at that time. It's not a bad trade. My general rule of thumb on when I can start looking for a trade, not always, you can tell, kind of. But if I see a lot of wicking like this, I'm immediately going to wait for the first fair value gap. Just wait for a first presentation. Wait for it to form. Because you don't want to get caught up in either a fake move or in like a sideways move, you know? It's monthly until you pass. Once you pass, you no longer pay monthly. Boom, 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 boom. 1050 macro now. I missed the move on yes. I can ask for them, Volvo, but I just buy them. Try to pull up my new funded futures new plan while we're waiting. The new my funded futures plan? Alright, let's see this. My funded futures. I want to leave my email. Let me see if this is gonna sign in. You have to make an account. Yeah, I'll be honest, bro. I think I CBA. Oh, here they are. All right. So you said scale, core. What's the eval consistency rule? 50%. Okay, not bad. No consistency rule. It's not a bad an account. It's expensive, but it's not bad. How do you get a payout? How do you get a payout? What's the payout rule on this? It's probably a buffer, right? You need a buffer to get payout. If you don't need a buffer, then I think it's great. If you need a buffer, I would rather, me personally, I'd rather just go with alpha. It's no buffer, really. 14 days. Uh, okay, hold on. You said pro 100K max payout cap on any pro can copy trade up to 5. 14 days, no minimum days. What do you mean 14 days, no minimum days? What does that mean? What do you mean? Oh, every wait, if you win one trade, you can request payout? You're telling me if you get funded, you take one trade, you can request payout if you wait 14 days? No way it's that easy to get a payout, bro. You're telling me you can take one trade. There's no way that's because I'll tell you why that can't be true. You know how many people, you know how many people are gonna risk 2,000 to try to make 4, 6, 8, 10,000? You need to get a buffer for sure. There's no way. No minimum days, but that doesn't. What else is it though? Do you need a buffer to request? Yeah, there's a buffer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say because that's crazy then. But do you know what people would do? There is a buffer. Because I'll tell you what people will do. They're gonna get those accounts. They're gonna pass. They're gonna risk 2,000 to make 4,000 or 6,000 or 8,000 or whatever, and then just take the whole payout, bro. You know that's like literally free money. If you need a buffer, yeah, you gotta get a buffer, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. I'm just obviously you have to get there. I think the session is dead, man. I think the session's dead. I don't know. It hasn't. We haven't taken out a low in like 5 years, except this one. Not even actually equal low. Ugh. Take Profit Trader has live trailing drawdown. I think they're really good. I just the live trailing drawdown isn't good enough for me personally. I have no idea what wealth chart says, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I use Apex, yes. I use Apex because eventually I want 20 Apex accounts, right? So yes, Apex has live trailing drawdown, but 20 accounts you cannot find that anywhere else. So does your code for Apex give 90%? Yes, sir, it does. Any drama with payouts? I don't use Apex. I've never gotten an Apex payout. I don't really use them. Right now, I'm just stacking up fundeds. And once I get 20, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key been kind of trading them. I'm up on my fundeds on Apex. But really, I told myself I wasn't gonna trade them until I get like 5 to 10. Consistency rule is very simple, bro. When you go to request a payout, your best trading day cannot be 40% of your total profits. Yeah, trailing drawdown stuff. You gotta go 1 to 2, like 1 to 1, 1 to 2, fixed R. Like forget TB, bro. It's 1 to 1, 1 to 2. I don't use a third party. No, I will eventually. I have different account sizes right now. Yeah, ATM model is perfect for Apex. Exactly. Trade the ATM model in the morning and the PM session, and that's it. Does Apex have 1 day pass? Yes. 30% negative rule? Bro, basically just don't gamble the account. Risk the same amount every time. I don't have 2 TikToks live. It's probably someone pretending to be me. Can you, my entry was 3Q2, but I hop. I'm so early. It is what it is. I'm up. Yeah, it happens, bro. Deem, you're not allowed to do that. If they find out, they can ban you. Or even worse, they'll let you keep trading, and if you get a payout, they'll deny you. Alpha Zero, no consistency rule on eval. Yes, you can pass in 1 day. Just make sure you don't lose 1,000. If you're gonna pass in 1 day, you have to go for 3R. Risk 1,000 to make 3,000. Or you can do 500 2R or 500 3R twice, like if you want. Like, it can be multiple trades, but there's a soft breach daily. There's like a soft breach daily loss limit. Yeah, dude, why do I get so many texts from people pretending to be you? I don't know, bro. They're trying to scam people. You taking a trade to get you on the funded? Yeah. If you see me execute trading view, I executed my funded, guys. If you see me do this, and I don't push the button, it just means I wasn't confident enough in the trade, and it's the model formed, but just I'm not confident enough. So, what did Dean ask? I forget, bro. Oh, consistency rule, he said. I don't use Trade Syncer, but that's what I would use. Patiently waiting for the 7-minute bullish for value gap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the Clash Royale group still full? This dude misses the move every morning? Bro, yeah, man. I just traded solo for him, your knowledge. Hey, good shit, bro. Rise funding pipe is not, it's Forex, not futures. Funding pip doesn't have a, yeah, that's Forex. I don't trade Forex, unfortunately. I don't think Clash Royale is completely full. Let me check. Just forget it, Shaz. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Just forget it. We've literally had 0 losing trades this week. Every single trade we won. Mans are still gonna find ways to hate, bro. I'm looking for a re-entry. It's not really getting anywhere near what I need to see. So, like I said, the goal today was higher probability long. But if it's not gonna come back here, what I'm looking for is this 30-minute bullish fair value gap to get tapped. We take out the lows here. The equal low. We don't have to take out the lows. Just give me the 30-minute at least. And then I can take a high probability long inside the macro or going into lunch. I don't mind holding through lunch. If it takes more than like 10 to 15 minutes to form, I'm just going to call it. If we reach midnight open or all-time highs before, also just going to call it. The Clash Royale clan is 49 out of 50. There's one spot. Is there anyone inactive that I can kick? Nope. There's literally just one spot, bro. Everyone here is really active. So I guess there's a lot of people not doing war though. So we'll see. Exness? I know some people that use it. It's not too bad. Clash Royale 1v1 streams? Yo, if I did a Clash Royale stream, who would join? For real, for real. You can join the clan, yeah. Clan name is Gems Clash. But it's only one spot. Hold on, let me check the war activity. If someone hasn't been doing war, they're getting booted, bro. You heard me. How do I check past wars? Info. Bro, hella people did not do attacks, bro. You can pass in one trade, yeah. You can pass in one trade with Alpha Zero if you want. Just be careful, right? I mean, I don't want. Yo, biohazard's attacking. Yo, that's funny. No, I'm looking at the past wars, not these wars. Um, or maybe like there's people with low ass trophies, bro. Like you're bunned, you know. Oh wait, I can see how long ago people played. Okay, let's see. If anyone's hella inactive, we'll just kick them, bro. 3 days. Oh, you're pushing it, bro. You're pushing it. Damn, y'all be playing every day, bro. All right, we're gonna kick this guy, bro. Sorry, bro. You're you're gone. I'm gonna put an alert here, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna put an alert here. It's Gems Clash, guys. It's Gems Clash. Gems Clash. Listen, if you guys go to the Discord, if you guys go to the Discord, go to announcements, search up Clash, you'll see the link for the Clash of Clans and the Clash Royale clan, bro. You'll see the link for both. You'll see the link for both. Can't really kick anyone else. These guys are all active. Alright, man. There's 3 spots in Clash Royale, so. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 spots. Oh shit, and they just all filled up. So there's 0 spots now. You can join the Clash of Clans one. Oh, this was. Yeah, if you didn't get in the long here, oh. Kick low trophies. Should I kick low trophies? How does Gaddy's clan impact the market? This guy's funny, bro. Oh, I feel bad for these guys, bro. I can't kick low trophies. Minimum 9K? Bro, I don't even have 9K. What the hell? Minimum 9K? Bro, you want me to kick more than half? You want me to kick 80% of the clan? Who are you, bro? Thanos? You trying to eliminate half the population, bro? I said 9K, bro. What the hell? Bro, 9K? 9K is crazy, bro. 8K? 8K is also crazy, bro. Maybe 7. Maybe 7K. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we're ever gonna retrace. Oh man, this is awful. I think Monday will be okay, yeah. It usually is on NFP week. There's only 2 people under 7K that I can kick. The other guy's my friend, so I can't kick him. But I can kick two. I can make the justification that they're just simply too low. Simply too low. Go and donate me skeleton. Don't be stingy. I always give you skeletons, bro. I'm just gonna kick him and say love you, bro. I feel bad, bro. I've literally watched these guys fight, bro. I actually feel bad, bro. But we'll make it 7K. Oh my god, they got replaced so quick. R. Nordy? How many trophies does he have? 10.3? Oh my days. Oh my. Boy, that's his best. He has 10,000 right now. Oh my, bro. Oh my. Don't tell me you're in long. I already took one trade, and now I'm watching this. Don't kick the hunt. That's you? This is okay price action, man. I don't even want to take the long now, man. How much? What was your trade? And you guys not see the executions? No, I'm just joking. I mean, I'm not joking, but yeah, I took the classic model long. It's been a while since I got a double purge classic, but it's nice that it formed. Nice refresher because I haven't taken one in a long time. YM protraction played out. I will look for PM session today. Yeah, I feel like lunch might give us a run to all-time highs. You're in short, looking for equal lows. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It feels pretty 50-50. Hello, brother. What's going on? I'm good, bro. Just looking at potential trade ideas. We've taken one win today. I will not stream PM session. When we get the private Discord going, then I will stream PM session whenever I'm home. But I'd rather not stream PM session. Damn, bro, you kicked me for good on the Clash Royale. Yeah, bro. Love you, though. Sorry, bro. Your trophies were just too low. Or you were inactive. Either or. Either one. I don't know. I am break even anyways. Good luck, bro. Team victory. Nice, bro. Well, it's approaching the end of the session for me. Well, I don't really see myself executing this late into the session. I think 11:30 will give a nice move. I think 11:30 can give a nice move, but I don't see myself staying up for that. I think I'd rather just come back in the PM. Look to make one more R. I like this 30-minute fair value gap. Screenshot. Um, the idea is simple. What I'm looking for, I want to see all-time highs, and ideally that forms from something like here. If you want to trade it during lunch, you can. I'm not going to. But if that forms, you can look for something like that. I trade PM session from 2 to 3. Did I say DOR? Gold? Right. Gold is really choppy. If we close below here on gold, then this is my objective. At a minimum right here. But I think that looks nice. Previous month. That's my gold. Euro? Euro's bullish, bro. Pretty clearly bullish. That's a draw. Yeah, I honestly think 11:30. I think the 11:30 will give a nice run. I think 11:30 is gonna give a full PO3 setup, if I had to be honest. But I won't be participating. Well, boys, it was a good week. Took 0 losses this week. I think this is gonna happen. I would wait for 11:30 open. I'm not gonna trade it. It's outside my window. I will trade PM session if it forms. I appreciate you guys coming through. It was a good week. Hopefully we can carry this on for the next week. You teach how to trade in your Discord? Kind of. I will see you guys live on Monday. I will be posting in the Discord. If you guys use my code for Alpha Futures, let me know so I can enter you into the giveaway. That's another thing I want to say. Apex 90% off. If you like that firm, take advantage of the discount. And yeah, this is the game plan. 1R ATM is really good for Apex, yeah. I've only been trading my Apex 1R or 2R. You take a nap midstream, bro? No, but I want to. I'm definitely taking a nap today. No, I do not. I don't go live I don't go live for PM session. I'll post what I'm looking for, and that's about it. Maybe once we get the once we get what's it called? Once we start doing the Discord private streams, I'll go live in the PM session. Game plan for next week, you gotta come Monday morning. We will cover the game plan for next week, brother. I gotta look at I gotta see where we open next week, where we close this week. There's too much information between now and Monday. Don't forget me. I won't forget you, JD. I won't forget you, bro. Market choppy. You think reversal's gonna happen? I don't think we're bearish. So personally, I think not. Could be wrong though. boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys live on Monday. We'll see if this ends up panning out or not, but who knows? Who cares? It would be A plus if it formed like this, right around 11:30. Ready for Discord? I mean, it'll probably be a good amount of time. Cause how many more trading days until 50? Let me ask ChatGPT. Today was what, 13? So what's 50 minus 13? 37. From today, add 37 weekdays. What day will it be? Um, it'll be September 16th. That's a good day because then we can announce Monday that it's stream 50. September 16th, we're going into Discord. So maybe that's not a bad idea. No, what I'm gonna do, Addy, is we're gonna do 50 days and then do public Discord streams. You can watch my model videos on YouTube, GatieTrading. So I think that's the game plan. September 16th. September 16th. We so not August. We still have a full month, August, which by the way I usually hate August, but fine. September 16th, we make the announcement that we're gonna do Discord streams. Those Discord streams will be free. Probably to the end of the month, maybe plus November. After that, or whenever I feel like it, we're probably just gonna go private then. And that's the plan. That is the plan. So I'll make that announcement. We'll do free Discord streams starting September 16th. We'll try to get as many guys as possible. What I'll probably do. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. That way we'll see who comes. Get the reps in Discord. I do not have a website. I'm not gonna get rid of guys. They'll figure out if they want to come or not. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live on Monday. Take care. Stay safe. Don't blow your account. Till next time. Peace. Just message me on Discord, bro. Divesti, message me on Discord.